Hi all, and welcome to Watch Passion with Top Watch. Today we're talking all about golf, and I'm joined by a very special gentleman from the Paarl Valley Golf Club, which is on the Valdevie estate, and it's a Jack Nicklaus signature golf course. Absolutely brilliant. Happy to have Damian Wrigley on board. He is the general manager of the golf club and golf business on the estate. Damian, welcome. Before we get started and chatting, I always like to do a customary little wrist check. So,
okay.
What is it you've got on there today?
Today I've got one of my favorites, the Tudor Black Bear 58. Nice. It's a watch I wear a lot, and I just love the 39mm size. Works my wrist perfectly.
Yeah, I think it's the right piece for you. I love it, and I believe you bought it from us as well.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome
yes,
to the Top Watch family.
Thank you. Yeah,
nice to have a customer on board here with us today. Guys, I'm wearing a Omega Seamaster 600-meter titanium GMT blue and ceramic. Check it out on site. Love this piece. I think you said it right earlier when you said you need a little bit it takes up a bit of real estate on the wrist, but a very cool piece. So we're going to be chatting a bit about golf, and to me it is a fairly interesting sport in that it does have a slight stigma of sort of being an old man's game. And I think the classic Swiss wristwatch sits in the same category, you know. But there are things that are busy changing it. So in your experience within the golfing profession and now at Valdevie, what do you find happening with regards to younger people getting into your sport? And what are you guys doing to attract and keep them there?
I think, golf has certainly changed a lot over the years and sort of moved past the stigma around, viewed as typically a traditional old man sport. And I think it started with Tiger Woods coming on the scene and really sort of changing the game in terms of to play golf at a professional competitive level. It was more than just being great at hitting a golf ball, it was about being an athlete. And I think particularly over the last 10 years with the Titleist Performance Institute really sort of shaping the way that golfers train to get the best out of their game, and that's really done a lot to make the game more than just playing golf. It's a fitness, it's a lifestyle, and particularly now with the kids in our Paarl Valley Golf Academy, TPI is definitely part of the program we offer. And also the clothing, the clubs, everything's just cool now. The materials, the styles, and a lot of the guys on tour are making it cool. And making it edgy, and it's definitely moved past that.
I've seen a lot of schools actually have golf teams now as well.
Yeah.
There seems to be some sort of tournament that they participate in as well.
Yeah.
So it's an option from a traditionally South African rugby, hockey, swimming, cricket sort of perspective to be able to play golf.
We host Bridge House. The kids come and train at our facility. They put a lot of effort into getting ready for their school matches, and when I was at school, I played for the first team, and it was quite big back then, and then it kind of fell off the bus a little bit. But it's nice to see that golf is being offered yet again at schools. I think it's a great sport for the younger generation. I think it teaches, the etiquette around the game really sort of teaches you a lot about life and respect, and it's a good place to grow up.
I think that's another thing it has in common with the watch industry, in that there's a lot of respect for traditional ways of doing things. What are you finding with the younger guys coming in now? And I suppose some of your older members might as well enjoy the smartwatch, this new tool watch for the golf course, meters from the pin, tracking your scoring while you're going. Is there an uptake?
Yeah, the Garmin is kind of the popular choice because mountain biking, trail running, golf, it's kind of the one watch that sort of ticks all boxes. Bushnell bring out more of a golf specific one, but Garmin is definitely the top.
I have noticed. I see Tag Heuer, obviously the big Swiss name within the smartwatch space. They've obviously got the golfing app out on theirs as well, and a very golf specific one with the white strap as well. I like the smartwatch. A lot of people see it as a challenge to the traditional Swiss watch industry. To me, it's something that's educating the younger consumer, taking up real estate on the wrist, taking up space. We know what it's like. I mean, you're a watch guy. You take a watch off, you feel naked.
Totally,
And if we can get those watches onto their wrists now, it puts something on the wrist, and later I have all the time in the world to teach them about Swiss watchmaking and the history behind the great marks and the brands within it and so on. Yeah. So Valdevi, a little bit about the place. I believe you guys just won a rather fantastic award.
Yeah, we were very, very pleased to be announced as the second best golf course in South Africa, according to Top 100 Courses SA. When I started there in 2016, we were positioned 8th, and the rankings come out every second year, so we went from 8 to 5 and to now recently 2. So it's been a wonderful team effort from everybody on the ground, and I'm just really blessed to work with a phenomenal team. Great bunch of people.
I think here at Top Watch we know exactly what that's about. Striving for excellence, having a wonderful team, putting the right people in the right place, and just watching everybody grow and expand is fantastic. For sure. Yeah. So plans for the future, have you guys got any big events coming up?
So for us, the Roland Keating Gary Player Invitational and the BCX Super Sport Shootout are two events that we really enjoy hosting. This year we are just waiting for confirmed dates, most likely in November for the BCX Super Sport Shootout again. And if the travel ban is lifted, we'd like to host Roland Keating and Gary Player again for their invitational. Rake Neethling, our marketing director and shareholder, it's one of his dreams and one of my dreams to host a European senior tour event at Paarl Valley, or even maybe an SA Open again. So we're really pushing hard to try and get that hosted at our facility.
Another little link between watches and the golf world is that dreaded thing called a wait list. What's it like for a player to try and get around on your golf course? Accessible?
Actually, for considering that we a top 2 course in South Africa, it's actually surprisingly easy to get on.
Okay.
You can come stay in our hotel, take advantage of our stay and play packages, book online, give us a call. We've got space.
Damian said he'll give 50% off. We'll link his number below. Look out for it. Don't
Yeah, I'm happy to give 25% off to any Top Watch fan.
I was kidding, but I'm going to take him up on that.
As long as they bought a watch from Top Watch.
Absolutely. There you go, guys. Just interesting as well that you're wearing a Tudor. I want to talk about I don't know about the greatest golfer who'd ever lived, but definitely the greatest personality who's ever been involved in the sport was Tiger Woods, obviously. Him having been injured quite recently in a horrible car accident. I think we all wish him well. Your Tudor. So that's where he started. And I don't know if you know the story behind it, but he was with Tudor. Rolex was about to rope him in. Obviously, Tudor is part of the Rolex family. And he wanted a watch with his name on it. And, Rolex being Rolex said, unfortunately, that they can't accommodate.
Yes.
And Tag Heuer managed to swoop him in at that stage. And we got the Tag Heuer golf watch out of it. And then once the relationship ended with Tag Heuer, when things fell apart for him a couple of years ago before his comeback, Rolex came back in and said, right, we think it's time. Let's be part of this comeback journey with you and let's go into it. So it's quite interesting to me that you did choose to wear a Tudor where it all started for him as well.
What is he in now? A Sea Dweller, Rolex Sea Dweller?
Yes, he's in Seattle, I think he's probably got the pick of the litter there, but the marketing campaigns have definitely got him into a Sea Dweller.
For sure.
Yeah. And I like their slogan, crown for every achievement. They are obviously very associated with the game of golf. It is a very common, shared sort of clientele that we share between ourselves.
For sure,
well.
yeah. Luxury cars, luxury watches.
Luxury watches and property, We've been very lucky. No one's been able to travel, so the money is on the golf course or on the wrist.
We've seen a big uptake in custom orders. Obviously, like you say, disposable income is there as a result of not being able to travel, and golf sales have been good. Also from a hardware perspective, and also we're seeing, with the whole pandemic, a lot of people working from home, more flexible now, so rounds have also been really good coming through the door.
I think a lot of guys do choose to live on golf courses as well, which I'm sure makes it great.
Yeah, absolutely.
So congratulations again on the award. Number 2 in South Africa is a big deal. We're rooting for you. 2 years' time, we hope to see you at number 1. If any of our audience would like to reach out to you or to make a booking at the golf course, how do they do so?
Sure. So you'll find everything on our website, www.pearlvalley.co.za. Or if you want to know more about the Valdevi estate and what we offer, please feel free to have a look at our YouTube channel. You'll find a lot of interesting facts about who we are.
Thank you so much for your time today.
Pleasure to be here, Roland. Thanks for your time.
Yeah. And everyone, there you have it. Look forward to hosting you on the next one. Please don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe. Cheers.